You're looking for an option strategy for tomorrow. What can you do today? Can you know how the market is going to open tomorrow, today? And what strategies can you use to figure this out? Well, that's what I'm going to share with you right now. And there are a few of them. Actually, there are many of them that you can use. And many of us like to do swing trades overnight. In other words, say buy a stock, usually options, overnight. So what we would do is at the very last minute of the trading day, we would buy an option, a call or a put, based on a specific signal, and then we would sell it the next morning. And if you're right more often than you're wrong, guess what? You're a winning trader. You're making more money. Plus, it takes the emotion out of it, or a lot of the emotion out of it overnight. There's nothing you can do. You can't sell too quick or buy more in the middle of the night. The fact is, you have to wait till the market opens. But how do you know which direction the market's going to go? What strategies do you use? Well, no matter what, you should use a strategy that you can be consistent with. I would recommend that you use observations and get a journal and make note of what is happening before the market closes. For example, what is the put-call ratio? That's something you could consider. Or maybe what's the last tick of the stock or the ETF that you're following? In other words, did it last tick up or down as the market closed? And how often does that correlate to the next morning market open? Those are two things you could do, but there are many more. You can just use your observational skills and find patterns that kind of give you a clue of what might happen the next day. Now, another one that I like, obviously, because I'm very involved, is SPY T trading. And SPY T trading is using the SPY tomorrow signals to tell you whether the pressure is going to be up or down. And what happens is just before the close, the SPY T calculators calculate whether there's up pressure or down pressure, and that is a signal that tends to correlate to what's going to happen the next morning when the market opens. And then again, you can buy options, you can buy calls or puts based on that information. And if you're consistent, and you're consistently winning because it usually is right most of the time, well, then you're going to make money. And if you want it free, it is free. After 4 o'clock, right after the market close, Eastern Standard Time, the SPY Tomorrow team publishes the up or down signal. And people who want more information, they can certainly become members and get the other pressure signals and the combinations and the actual numbers, as well as the confidence numbers and the underlying market signals. But not everybody needs that. You can just watch for the up or down signal after the market closes and try it out. Do some paper trading first. Whatever method you decide to use, whatever signal you want to use. Maybe it's a MACD signal or a moving average signal, any kind of a technical signal, or maybe even a volume signal. There are many ways to approach this, but whatever you do, follow it for a while in a journal, and then of course paper trade, so you could see what would happen if you actually used your money, and then also get used to the best ways to get in and out of these trades if they're a winner or if they're not right that time, and what you might want to consider the next time you trade using that style. Hey, we'll see you on the inside.